Check the sound, I am Madame Ellen, and today we're going to be reviewing an album that was dropped by NSTC on the 28th of August 2020, or 2020, titled Zulu Man with Some Power. I'm going to keep it very short and sweet. Album's good. These are good too. Go listen to it, stream it, tell me what you think. And yeah, man, you know the drill, likes, comments, subscribes, and yeah, tell your people, you got it. Alright, so clearly that's not how that's supposed to be done. Alright, like I said, we're gonna be reviewing NSTC's long anticipated, long awaited, been waiting, but we were still waiting before it even came out, album Zulu Man with Some Power. Now, as always, I'm going to be taking you to the track list, touching on a few tracks here and there, and obviously giving you my personal opinion and thoughts on the album as a whole. Alright, now let's get into the track list. Actually, before I do that, just a little somewhat history before I get into the, album as a whole and the track list and everything. I think this album is like a testament to like NSTC's growth as an artist, because if you've been listening to NSTC ever since his Price City album or EP or mixtape that he released all those years ago, all the way till now, through tracks like Juice Bag and Godflow, There They Go, that he also released earlier this year, and tracks like Switch Up, and the albums that he dropped, like Bed Hair Extensions and Strings and Blings, and all the way till the EP that he did with DJ Wu Kid, that also has some amazing tracks, some bangers on that little EP that he dropped with DJ Wu Kid. It speaks to the testament of like the growth that he had in the game, and he has definitely cemented himself and put himself in a position where he can be called, in my personal opinion, one of the greatest to ever do it in the game at such a young age. So that's my personal opinion. I don't know about you guys, but yeah, if you just listen, or if you've been on this journey with him all the way till now to Zulu Man with Some Power, you know that his sound, his flows and everything has just grown immensely for me personally. Alright, but let me get into the track list, and yeah, everything else will follow suit. Alright, now the first track we have is King Shit. It is a 20 track playlist. So the first track we have is King Shit. Steve Biko, we have That's Hard, we have Overpriced Steak, we have Feeling, we have La Vida Loca, and we have Zone, How Many Times, All In, Lose Some, Win Some, Sad Boys, Black and White, Deep Pockets, Buku Box, Palm Trees, Zulu Man, Aba Bulali. For you screws out there, Yeah, simple translation, it's The Killers. Simple translation, The Killers. There They Go and They Don't. Alright, now there's some tracks that we already know here because they were pre-released before the album itself, like Palm Trees, Zulu Man, There They Go, They Don't. These are tracks that we know that already because they were released before the album. Palm Trees is also in the EP that he did with DJ Wu Kid. So yeah, there's a music video also for that, and also There They Go was dropped earlier this year. And yeah, you can also, so we already know those tracks, we already know what those tracks are about. And They Don't as well was also released earlier this year, featuring T.I. Just before, the album and the EP that he did with DJ Wu Kid, and yeah, due to the, Black Lives Matter movement. So yeah, they released that track. And okay, now obviously we have a few features on the track, like I already mentioned. T.I. is on 2 tracks here, They Don't and All In. Then we have Ariana Lennox on Black and White. Then we have Rolene on Deep Pockets. Then we have Teleman on Zone. Now Zone is also one of my favorite tracks, I must say. Zone is also one of my favorite tracks. Feeling Feeling is like the ultimate, like my favorite track on the whole album as a whole, you know. And yeah, the intro track, like I always say, I always emphasize that the intro track must do the things that it's supposed to do, and that's exactly what this intro track does here. It just, you know, it lets you know that you're in for quite a ride, you know. And the whole album as a whole is good. It's really good. But my little con here, or the little thing that I have an issue with when it comes to this album, it's a good album, don't get me wrong, it's a good album, but I honestly feel like some tracks should have been longer, you know. Tracks like Overpriced Steak, Sad Boys, Deep Pockets, I feel like they should have, you know, been a bit longer instead of the little 2-minute 30-second thing that he gave us. Not that we don't appreciate the work, you know, but then I feel like these tracks could have been just a bit longer and a bit extended to some degree. But maybe there's a reason why he did that, you know. And yeah, that's my only problem. But I honestly feel like some tracks could have just been made a bit longer than their original length. So yeah, but other than that, the album is good. You can go check it out, download it, stream it, you know, your Jukes, your iTunes, your Spotify's, you know, go check it out, download it, and everything. It is worth the listen. Like I said, it is worth the listen, especially if you've been, you know, following Nasty C's progress and growth throughout the hip-hop game. And yeah, man, that is my review as a whole. Please like, subscribe if you haven't already. Tell your peoples to tell their peoples to come through and check the sound. And please leave a comment, you know, in the comment thing when you're watching the video, in the comment box, you know, whether it's just a little heart emoji, you know, a thumbs up, haha, I don't know, or give me your own personal thought. I'd also like to know what you guys personally think, if you have listened to the album, what you guys personally think about the album as a whole. Let's engage, let's talk, and yeah, man, thank you for coming through and checking us out.